Solan is the district headquarters of Solan district in the Indian state of Himachal Pradesh. The largest municipal council of Himachal Pradesh, it is located 46 kilometres south of the state capital, Shimla. At an average elevation of 1,600 metres. The place is named after the Hindu goddess Shoolini Devi. Every year in the month of June, a fair celebrating the goddess is held, featuring a 3-day mela at the central Thoudo grounds. Solan was the capital of the erstwhile princely state, Bhagat. It is known as the Mushroom City of India, because of the vast mushroom farming in the area as well as the Directorate of Mushroom Research situated at Chambaghat. Solan is crowned as the City of Red Gold, in reference to the bulk production of tomatoes in the area. The town is situated between Chandigarh and Shimla, on the Kalka-Shimla National Highway-22. The Kalka-Shimla narrow-gauge heritage railway line, built by the British, passes through Solan. Historical evolution. The history of Solan goes back to the era of Pandavas. According to the beliefs of Hindu theology, Pandavas lived here during their exile. In 1815 British won Bhagat state from the Gurkhas. Gurkha Fort or Arki Fort is still standing tall on a mountain near to Solan city and it is one of the popular historic tourist attractions of Solan. The town has been a capital of the princely Bhagat state. The word Bhagat is derived from Ba or Bahu, meaning many, and at meaning pass. Initially the state headquarters of the Bhagat state was located at Poch in the Pakoli Pargana, but the headquarters of the state was shifted to Solan after the construction of cantonment over here. The railway was set up in 1902. The evolution of Solan city can be understood in the following order or sequence: establishment of a cantonment area at Solan by Britishers. Establishing Solan Brewery in 1855 due to availability of excellent quality mineral water. Shifting of the headquarters of Bhagat state from Poch to Solan. Start of Kalka-Shimla rail line in 1902. Start transportation activity on Kalka-Solan-Shimla road. The urban local body that is Municipal Council Solan came into existence in 1950. Solan became an independent district on September 1, 1972, and the town of Solan became the district headquarters. Heritage. Solan can be called a British town as primarily a cantonment was built here in the late 19th century by the British. Solan cantonment is still the best and the most well-planned part of this area, hence buildings are made in a planned manner. Building blocks also facing the south to achieve maximum sun. The church inside Solan cantonment is a heritage building with beautiful wooden and stone carvings. It has elegant sloping roofs plus arches reminiscent of the British architecture. The list of heritage buildings in Solan town is as below: Shoolini Devi Temple. The church in Solan cantonment. The Solan railway station, one of the highest railway stations in the world. The Barog railway station. Hari Mandira famous Lord Krishna temple. The railway station and the railway rest house at Zalogra. The DC residence on Shilly Road. Anna's Villa, ancestral home of Salman Rushdie, Shilly Road near DC residence. SE, PWD office which used to be a Darbar Hall of Bhagat state. Old guest house in the palace of Bhagat state. Khalifa Lodge. Nanak Villa on Tank Road, Colonel Chopra's building near Thoudo ground. Kishan Niwas and Hillview on Circular Road. St. Luke's Senator Sec School, Solan. The school built in hill architecture. Jatolite Temple. Mohan Shakti National Heritage Park, Dolanji Bon Monastery, Solan. The Palace near Palace Road. Traditional clothing, dance. Salwar suit is the main ethnic wear all over Solan Distt. Other common dresses are also worn by ladies, whereas men here have no specific traditional dress. Gara suit is a traditional dress in Solan. However, it is not much common and it can be seen only during cultural dances etc. Whereas in traditional ornaments ladies wear 9 lodi ha, chalk, garu. Pahari Gidda or Paruhan is the traditional dance of Solan district. This dance is originally from Kunna, a small town of Solan district, which can be called as cultural town of Solan. This dance is performed by group of ladies on fast traditional songs. A historical dance called Thoudo dance here is also performed during Shoolini Mela every year in the month of June, The Thoudo dance is basically a dance performed based on archery. Bows and arrows are used in this dance. Food: Himachal are most hospitable and inviting, and acquaintance unregistered trademark home is a way of life. The host will then offer whatever food there is available in the house. Here a general belief is that a guest should not leave without eating. Cuisines of Solan are spicy, so grab a glass of water before you start eating. The preferred food in Solan mainly consist of vegetarian food, with a generous dose of spices like cardamom, cinnamon, cloves and red chilies very much the norm. The average cuisine churns out all sorts of lentil and cereal preparations, while the everyday meal is the usual dal chawal sabzi roti. Special dishes are usually prepared on significant occasions. Some of the popular traditional dishes are as below: pood, made from a batter of wheat, jaggery syrup which is then shallow fried in ghee or oil. Lushk, made from wheat, rice flour with little baking soda and is similar to a pancake. Pakchand, yet another popular dish of Solan, Sirmaur district of the state. Pakchand is made from wheat and is similar to a pancake as well. Siddu, a kind of bread made from wheat flour stuffed with dal and spices. It is kneaded with yeast and the dough is allowed to rise for 4–5 hours. With a stuffing of fat it is first browned over a slow fire and then steamed. Siddu is normally eaten with ghee, clarified butter, askalu, made from wheat, rice flour with little baking soda. The batter is put into a special utensil made from stone called askali which contains several small molds in it. Pakal, a seasonal dish made from mashed sweet corns with spices, which is then steamed and eaten with ghee. Geography: Solan city is located at 30.92 degree N 77.12 degree E/30.92. 77.12. It has an average elevation of 1502 meters. The highest point is atop Mount Carroll 2280 meters. Pandava's cave, where Pandava is believed to have meditated, is located at the mountain top. Solan gets snowfall during winters. Solan is a base station for the nearby tourist destinations including Chail, Dagshai, Suppu, Chambaghat and Chudhor Peak. Vegetation: Solan planning area contains chil, deodar, ban and kale, mainly deodar and pine trees in the city. Oak forest are also at higher elevations around moist locations. Places like chil is the most predominant one for different species of vegetation. Besides this natural or indigenous vegetation there is ornamental and alien plantation too. It consists of silver oak, jacaranda, bottle brush, weeping willows, kachnar, grasses etc. Fauna: due to variations in altitude, there is a variety of fauna in the region. The Himalayan black bear and panther are the carnivora whereas the goral and the barking deer are the herbivora in and around the Solan planning area. Other animals include the jackal, mongoose, the jungly billy, monkeys and langurs etc. The game birds include jungly murga, kabutar, guppy, dorlitita and kulsa etc. Climate: situated at an altitude of 1600 meters on an average, Solan can be called as a cool hill station. Solan city is neither so cold as Shimla, nor too hot as Kalka as the temperature hardly rise more than 32 degrees Celsius. That is why it is considered as an ideal station from residential point of view. During winters Solan experience little snowfall. Temperatures typically range from 4 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius over the course of a year. Demographics: according to the 2011 Indian census, Solan city planning area has a population of 39,256. Making it the second largest city of Himachal after Shimla. Solan had an average literacy rate of 85.02. Nagar Nigam, MC, Solan is spread over an area of 33.43 kilometres with a residential population of 102,078. It is the largest municipal council of Himachal, but now it is being upgraded to municipal corporation which will be second in Himachal after Shimla MC. City area: Solan planning area covers 3,343.00 hectares equals 33.43 kilometers. 2 hectares of land, largest city area in Himachal Pradesh. Entertainment: Solan on the whole is the best city to serve entertainment for every age groups. For children there are 3 parks in the city. The list is as under: Children Park the Mal Solan, famous for its animal statue rides and musical fountain. Jawahar Park, on the top hill in the heart of the city, famous for its rose gardens. Mohan Park, Chambaghat Road Solan, known for its paintings and Lord Shiv statue with fountains, whereas for other age groups there are many sources of entertainment like Anand Cinema, where you can enjoy latest releases every week. For pool and snooker lovers there are many points where they can enjoy the game. Bhoot Bangla or Haunted House is a new entertainment point and first time in Himachal Pradesh. It is situated in Chandigarh complex, the Mal Solan. Inside, there are very nice light and sound effects creating horror environment with many rubber and robotic statues, with some very different special effects. Playgrounds and parks. The town has 3 lovely and well-maintained parks. These are: Jawahar Park, located at the highest point of the town proper. It has fountains, rides, baby train, small playfield etc. Children Park, located on the Mall Road itself near DC office. It has animal rides, musical fountain and a cafe etc. Mohan Park, built by Mohan Meekins Breweries near Chambaghat on the Mall Road. It has a beautiful terrace garden, rides etc. Subhash Chandra Bose Park, Hospital Road Solan. There are following grounds in the town: Thoudo Ground, near MC office. It is the centre of all cultural, official and sports activities. Police Ground, adjoining police lines at Katha. It is an upcoming ground and has the potential of making of a stadium. Vibes helicopters land on this ground. Radhaswamy Satsang, a large ground at Anji. An indoor stadium is under construction with a cost of Rs 6 crores. The town has a number of community halls. Some hotels nearby also have excellent facilities for arranging marriages, functions, meetings or parties. There are religious institutions too offering such facilities. MC Solan has its own community hall near Thoudo Ground. Cinemas. Solan city has the distinction of having the best cinemas in state as on today. There is only one cinema house, namely Anand Cinema, which was started in the year 2002, is the first of its kind in Himachal Pradesh, being a Steradian. Dolby Cinema. Malls and shopping complexes. Solan is well known for having the best market all over in Himachal. Solan is the main commercial city of Himachal with the maximum number of markets such as Mall Road, Upper Bazaar, Lower Bazaar, Chowk Bazaar, Laka Bazaar, Ganj Bazaar, Capo Complex, The Mall, Anand Cineplex Mall, Dang Mall, Platinum Mall, City Centre Plaza etc. The Mall Road is an ancient commercial place in the city and the most famous as well, where both fashionable and traditional goods are available at unreasonable rates and large variety of items. Malls in the city: Aesthetics, Welson Shoes, Mithus, Anand Cineplex Mall, Kali Gata Shopping Complex, Capo Complex, Bank Square, Platinum Mall Saproon, Platinum Mall 2, The Mall Solan, Murari Market, Sainai Complex, City Centre Plaza, Dang Complex, Parashar Complex etc. Lala Jagannath Sud Complex, Raja Road, Solan, Tibetan Market, situated in Anand Complex. Giat Service. Motilal Nehru Central State Library. Motilal Nehru Central State Library is situated on the Mall, Solan. Established on June 29, 1959, it is the only central state library in Himachal Pradesh. All the schools and public libraries in the state come under it. Till 1973 the library was running a certificate course in library science, and had even initiated the mobile library project to benefit youth in rural areas of the state. This library is responsible for managing all school and public libraries in the state. There are thousands of precious and valuable books housed in this library. This library located near of PNB Bank. Accessibility. The National Highway No. 22 is a prominent road passing through Solan town. It is an important road from many points of view. Firstly, it is a defense road connecting Delhi, Dehradun, Ambala and Chandigarh at the China border. Next, it is the lifeline of our state as all raw products, building materials, passengers, goods etc. come through this route only. Our own products go out via it. It is on account of his significance that there are today 2 bypasses within Solan planning area. These are, Solan bypass linking Saprun and Chambaghat. Barog bypass linking Saprun and Kumayati via Anji and Rabun. The centre government is also likely to undertake the 4-laning of this road. Surveys and studies have been completed in this regard. Besides NH-22, we have many other important roads connecting Solan to its nearby areas, towns or settlements. These are, Solan, Raja Road. Solan, Suppu, Arki Road. Solan, Kandahar Road via Basel and Salumena. Solan, Jornaji Road. Solan, Damrog, Jatolai Road. Solan, Ashwani Khad Road. It will ultimately connect Solan to Herth as well as Chail. Transport, Solan is easily accessible by road as well as train. It is 68 kilometres from Chandigarh and 48 kilometres from Shimla. There are a total of 44 railway tunnels up to Solan. Traffic and transportation, as stated earlier, traffic and transportation is the next most important aspect to be taken care of after water supply and sanitation. Solan town is said to be having highest level of vehicle ownership per person in Asia. It may be just right. Every week one can see a vehicle or 2 coming on the road, brand new with HP14, HP64 number series. Presently an area of 138 hectares is covered under this use. HRTC Solan, Himachal Road Transport Corporation Solan Depot came into existence in November 1, 1990 after shifting from Palway. The depot is providing public transit facility to its passengers in the state of Himachal and to the adjoining states and union tertiary like Chandigarh, Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh and Uttaranchal. Almost each and every part of DISTT. Solan is linked with roads. The HRTC Solan is running its buses covering Solan, Samur, Bilaspur, Shimla, Hamirpur and Kangra districts of Himachal Pradesh. There is huge network of HRTC to cater the needs of the commuters. Journey to various stations of Himachal has become easier than ever because the huge network of HRTC buses. The HRTC Solan is running approximately 206 single routes, with a fleet of 83 buses and operating 4 types of buses, ordinary buses, high-tech buses, city bus, Tata air-conditioned bus. Solan Depot is pioneer in introducing electronic ticketing machine, implementing tally software and almost computerized for following work. Monthly review data and its analysis, route-wise information, vehicle-wise information, payroll, inventory, daily monitoring system. For more detail you may visit www.gurbakan.weebly.com. ISBT Solan, there are 2 bus stand presently working in Solan city. One is new bus stand which is below ITI Solan on Bypass Road which is the main bus stand of city, and another is called as Old Bus Stand which is situated at the Mall, which is used as a local bus stand. Solan city also has a good intercity 3 bus service within the city connecting the local parts of Solan city. Railway. The Kalka-Shimla Railway was included in the UNESCO World Heritage List as part of the World Heritage Site Mountain Railways of India. Kalka-Shimla rail journey is a breathtaking experience and one should experience it on July 7, 2008. By air, the nearest airport is Shimla Airport which is about 45 kilometers from Solan. The Himachal Pradesh government is setting up its first international airport at an investment of Rs 1,000 crore in Solan district of the state on a public-private partnership model. As Solan is the fastest growing city of Himachal. Economy. Solan is an industrial hub of Himachal Pradesh. Tourism also contributes to the economy of Solan. The Tehsil of Solan, known by the name of Nalaga, is also known as the farmer hub as after the introduction of special subsidies by the Prime Minister of India in the year 1999. Solan is also developing as education hub of Himachal Pradesh. Industry. Solan is a fairly important industrial town. Changing Technology Limited, which is a technology company, is the only UK-based MNC which exists in the town and is the largest corporate employer in the region. It has close to 200 employees and are planning to grow further in years to come. UK-based insurance business and software testing and development is carried out from this office at Solan. Education. The city has many reputed high schools of government and private bodies. There are many schools from the British era. Some of the popular schools in the city are Genius Global Play School, Doon Valley Public Schools Solan, MRADAV Senior Sec Public School Solan Street Luke Senator Sec School, Solan. PUNJ Villa School, Bhagat Solan, GOVT. Boys School Tank Road Solan, GOVT. Girls School The Mal Solan, Down and Adash Vidalaya, BL Central Public School The Mal Solan, BL Central Public School, Hindi Medium, The Mal Solan, BL Central Public School Shamti Solan, PNNM Geeta Adash, Gayukul International, DPS, Chinmaya Public School, Woodstone School, Sanatan Dharam School. Solan has many reputed boarding schools in which 4 are in the list of top boarding schools of India. They are Lawrence School, Dagshai Public School, Pingrove, Army School Chail. Solan also holds the crown of education hub of Himachal Pradesh as it has about 10 universities and many engineering colleges like government universities institutions. Dr. Yashwant Singh Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry, Norni, DISTT. Solan, Central Research Institute, Kasauli. Private colleges and universities institutions, Bhagat Dental College and Hospital, Bud, Badi, DISTT Solan, Solan Homeopathic Medical College, Barog Bypass, Guwahati. GOVT. Polytechnic Chambaghat, Solan, Shoolini Institute for Life Sciences and Business Management The Mal Solan, DAV Dental College Solan, Shoolini University of Biotechnology and Management Sciences, Solan, MS Panwar Institute of Communication and Management, Solan, University and Medical College, Solan DISTT. Solan, Manavbhati University, Guwahati, DISTT. Solan, JP University of Information Technology, Wainahat, DISTT. Solan, Chitkara University, Baratiwala, DISTT. Solan, Badi University of Emerging Sciences and Technologies, Badi, DISTT. Solan, LR Institute Solan, Green Hills Engineering College, Kumayati Solan, Maharaja Grizan University Solan, Bahara University Solan, Himachal Institute of Education, Solan, Vidyanagari Institute for CACS and Competitive Exams, Chambaghat, Solan. Tourism. As on today, Solan itself is not an important tourist spot. However, it is known as a reference station for tourists. Places nearby are included in that category: Chail, Kasauli, Dagshai, Supu, Kandahar, Chudhor Peak, etc. Many visitors destined for Shimla, Kinnaur and other areas of the state use this town as a halting station. The tourist infrastructure as on today includes following hotels: Hotel Paragon Palace, Ambusha Resorts, The Mal, Pinegrove, Diyongot, Maya, The Mal, Usav, The Mal, Yogesh, The Mal, Himani Resorts, The Mal, Konark, Chambaghat, Parkson, Chambaghat, Anand Hotel, The Mal, Harsh Palace, Flora Holiday Resorts, Premji's Paradise, The Mal, New Chankia Restaurant, The Mal. Surbhi, Ashok, Krishna, Shinga, Shir Punjab, Thaka, Kumar, Sharma, Anyapama, Ashray, Green, Kashyap, Tip Top. Besides the Dr. Yashwant Singh Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry at Norni, other places of interest in Solan include the Shoolini Mata Temple, the Jatolai Shiv Temple and the Yungdring Tibetan Monastery, near Norni. It is in Dolangi, approximately 3 km from Ochghat, oldest in India and second oldest in the world. The Central State Library is also there, on the Mall Road, which is the only central library in Himachal. A tourist information office, cafe, restaurant, is opened at Solan. It may soon have a few tourist minibuses so that travels could be arranged to Dagshai, Kasauli, Supu, Chail, Jirapal, etc. The picturesque town of Kasauli is a popular hill station holiday and honeymoon destination with the temple devoted to the Hindu god Shiva. It is also home to an Army and Air Force base. one of the small towns developed by the British during the heydays of the Empire, reached by a branch road from the Kalka-Shimla Road, has the beautiful hill station of Kasauli, where is the Pasteur Institute that produces the anti-rabies vaccine against mad dog bite and, at the same time, treats victims who have fallen prey to the deadly disease, hydrophobia. If the victim of a dog bite is not treated in time, hydrophobia, or fear of water occurs, resulting in his inability to swallow water. For the dog set, Louis Pasteur performed invaluable service when he perfected his vaccine in the late 19th century. The Central Research Institute in Kasauli, set up in 1900, is the oldest in India, taking care of police and army dogs as well as their masters. Nearby another institute produces other vaccines. The Central Research Institute works on immunity from typhoid, smallpox, which has been eradicated, chloria and snake bite. This region has also been a witness to Gurkha expansion at Nauta ruins of old Gurkha fort at Thoudo. At 3647 mt, the Chodhar or Churchandni Peak, looms over the sylvan surroundings, and just across the ranges, is Shimla. The upper and lower malls are the two principal roads that run along the length of Kasauli, a thick cover of pine, oak, rhododendron, where horse chestnut trees embrace the entire area. Traffic is restricted on these roads, which is the reason why Kasauli is the quietest hill station in India. The resort's colonial aura is underlined by gabled houses with picturesque facades, cobbled alleys and rows of neat orchards and elegant gardens. The Solan Hills stand on a water, parting between the Sutlej and the Giri, a tributary of the Yamuna. South of Solan is the Panchmanda Ridge, which is crossed by a railway through a tunnel at Barog, where a series of fissure springs occur at its flank. The first ridge above Kalka rises abruptly to pine-clad Kasauli at a height of 1927 meters and is joined by a 12 kilometers bridle path. The distance by road, however, from Kalka is 36.5 kilometers. There is also a 300-year-old Gurkha fort at Nauni, which dates back to the time when the region was ruled by the Gurkhas of Nepal. The fort is in ruins, but it is strategically located atop a mountain point, providing a panoramic view of the entire area. The proposed ropeway between Chambaghat and Karol is expected to contribute more to the tourism industry of the town. Also, a National Heritage Park spreads over 40 acres of land at a cost of Rs 454 crore on the right bank of River Ashwani, where is the picturesque village Hurt near Solan. Elaborating on the concept of Heritage Park, Brigadier Kapil Mohan, chairman of Mohan Shakti Trust, has undertaken the Heritage Park project, said that it would be a centre of learning and would generate sufficient inquisitiveness into the minds of people all over the world for Indian philosophy and ancient heritage. At the centre of the park, a grand temple is proposed where a magnificent collection of statues of gods and goddesses would be installed under the supervision of Kapil Mohan. Besides, an ancient Indian research centre is proposed for studying Indian heritage, and eminent scholars would be associated with it. The project consists of following salient features: big temples with exquisite architectural marvels, meditation centre inside a cave, theme park, herbal plantations, fountains and landscaped gardens, ropeway trolley, research centre, Ayurvedic healing, Yagyashala, etc. etc. Also, the park would have an auditorium facility provided with laser shows based on Indian mythology and epics of Mahabharata and Ramayana. Solid waste management: MC Solan has a well-organized network of solid waste collection and disposal. Waste is collected from 132 collection points with the help of 115 sanitation workers. Out of these 132 collection points, as many as 42 are the dumpers. The council has 2 plazas and 1 tipper which is privately hired. It has 4 drivers. A total of 10 tons of solid waste is collected every day and transported to the waste recycling plant at Zalogra. The plant is fully capable of meeting with the requirements of the town. The waste recycling plant situated at Zalogra is a unique thing in itself. Firstly, it's only at Shimla and Solan that we have the waste recycling plants in Himachal Pradesh. Zalogra plant has the distinction of being the first in HP. It is till date being maintained by a non-government organisation known by the name of Jan Seva Ashram, which is its head office in New Delhi. The plant is land and processing plant capable of handling a total of up to 20 tons of solid waste. Presently on an average, up to 10 tons of waste arrives here. On festival days the quantum reaches up to 13 tons. As and when a dumper placer or a tipper arrives from a unit, the constituents are segregated by the workers into polythene, stone, medical waste, paper, kitchen waste and such categories. Paper is recycled in the paper recycling plant. The organic waste is kept in open heaps which decomposes in a period of 40–45 days, reducing it to compost. The other part of the waste, being sanitary in nature, is dumped on open land. There are a number of facilities here. There is a JCB, a plant processor, soil testing and compost testing lab and an office. Gallery. References. External links, official site, Solan travel guide from Wiki Voyage.